I feel that SpongeBob meme with Squidward looking out the window is appropriate for this video. Hi there, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I also need to wear a mask for this video as taking precautions. Omicron, as my Calgary Flames, it just seems to get bad to worse with COVID, as practically, I think at this stage, it's worth noting who's not sick, as the Calgary Flames have had games all postponed this week. To follow up from my video the other day, well, you can forget about them playing at home against the Columbus Blue Jackets on Saturday, December 18th. Games are at least postponed up until when they're scheduled to play on Tuesday, December 21st, when they'll be hosting the Anaheim Ducks. However, I'm thinking the Flames probably won't be playing again till maybe on Monday, December 27th, when they'll be hosting the Edmonton Oilers. Because the only players that aren't sick right now that was last played against the Boston Bruins at home is Tkachuk, Mikael Backlund, Blake Coleman, and goaltender Dan Vladar. There was only 4 players that, so far as this recording, that aren't sick with COVID. And yes, it was confirmed that some of the cases that affected the Flames is the Omicron variant. So I just say in spirit of this video, the lamp is green. I got my mask on. Gotta still support the team. But it definitely feels like that right now, that we're in the mess right now. And so far we're hearing that most of the players are asymptomatic and aren't, feeling too ill effects. I mean, the team is fully vaccinated, and you can say what you want about the vaccine. It won't totally prevent you from getting COVID. However, it's a difference of stay at home to get better as opposed to being in the hospital for 3 weeks. But this is just as bad as it was with the Vancouver Canucks situation last season and all around the NHL. There's definitely been more cases of players getting COVID protocol, but it's only a couple players where the team isn't shut down. Right now, the Flames are the only team that's totally been shut down for this whole time. And I'm going to say this season now hinges on this. I mean, not trying to be extreme, but they were in a funk coming into this. Now we don't know how long we're going to be out for. I mean, these 4 games have been postponed. No word on when they'll be rescheduled. I am thinking with more cases going around the NHL, they're definitely going to have to enhance protocols again. And I think players are going to probably think long and hard about going to the Olympics. So I think at least with that 3-week period in February, maybe that's where some of these games can get made up. I think the NHL is going to be totally committed to get all 82 games in, but it all depends on what's going to happen with the Flames. I mean, are we going to at least have some time to train? Because this whole time, I mean, the whole team is shut down because the whole coaching staff is in protocol. Darryl Sutter, Huska, and Kirk Muller, and various members of the training staff. I mean, training facilities are shut down. So the team are not going to get any practice or scrimmages in. And we're looking at least a week and a half, best case scenario, for the next game. I'm going to say the season might potentially hinge on. Right now, we've been saying what if this team can stay healthy. Well, this is the ultimate test with COVID, and I would say there's been many other cases around the league. It almost feels like we're going backwards again, as I say, because also as of recording, I know in Ontario they have reduced the capacities back down to half, 50%, when it comes to the Maple Leafs, Senators, and Raptors games. And I hear that the next game that the Montreal Canadiens are hosting will be without fans against the Philadelphia Flyers. All I know is that at least in Winnipeg, they're still committed to host 100%. no restrictions I hear here in Alberta with Edmonton or Calgary. It's just the team is shut down right now, and I'm definitely am concerned about it. That it started off with 3 positive cases after the game against the Boston Bruins, and they were holding off flying until Chicago till Monday morning to confirm that those 3 stayed positive, and then it was 6 cases positives that came back on Monday where the team was shut down, where they weren't going to Chicago to take on the Chicago Blackhawks, and then ultimately it was originally the game in Chicago was postponed on Monday, December 13th. The game in Nashville, where they were taking on the National Predators, would be postponed, and I know Nashville's also recently been hit with it. And then the game on Thursday, December 16th, that they would host the Toronto Maple Leafs has been postponed, but now you could add in Saturday, December 18th, when they host the Columbus Blue Jackets. That also has been postponed, and I think it's safe to say Thursday, December 21st, when they host the Anaheim Ducks, will probably eventually get postponed. And then the big game that potentially look forward to going to is not going to maybe happen. Well, a little expensive to try to go, but on the game on Thursday, December 23rd, where we'd host the Seattle Kraken, that'd be the first time in the regular season that Mark Giordano will come back. But I think that's all being derailed right now, and I just hope things get better and players get well, and definitely, just in time for the holidays. Don't need this. It just feels like we're going backwards, but that's all I have for following up. That now it's worth listing who's not sick, and so far it's been Mikael Backlund, Matthew Tkachuk, Blake Coleman, and goaltender Dan Vladar. Those are the 4 players that have not been sick with it so far. Everybody else has been sick that started in the lineup against the Boston Bruins, the coach staff, various training members. Man, just hit the Flames right now, and just feels like we're just not part of the league right now when everybody else is still playing. But we're starting to see more headlines about a few players getting put in protocol as well. And I guess the last thing I'll say about this video when it comes to my Calgary Flames game recaps, well, they have 4 games in the books. I'm going to put that on hold until they play 2 more games, just to try to sync up the games. It got a little messy when I tried to do it last year when other teams were shut down. I know Vancouver was shut down and it affected Calgary Flames games. The Flames weren't shut down because of them being sick, but this case, now the Flames are sick. I'm going to wait till the Flames play 2 more games, then I'll put that in the next video, because then at least I'll know what to look ahead when I do that looking ahead part. Now it's up in the air, and I'm thinking right now, I doubt the Flames will be playing before Christmas at this stage, because who do we have? Who can we ice? Can't just call everyone up from Stockton, and it gets trickier too with the cap, with calling players up, and when they're in protocol, that doesn't give them cap relief, and who the heck's going to coach the team? I mean, it's just, wow. That's all I can say. It's definitely tough being a Flames fan right now, and hopefully things will get a little better. But so whenever my next episode of my Calgary Flames 6 will come, and then we'll continue on from there, just to keep the games in my upload schedule as it is. But it's on hold right now as well until they at least play 2 more games and at least have an idea when to look ahead. So anyways, I'd like to say, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders, I mostly do talk Calgary sports. On my YouTube channel, I recap game stories. Well, this has definitely been the big story with the Calgary Flames recently, as COVID has hit my hockey team and definitely has put practically the whole team in protocol. But I also do a variety of non-sports content like personal blogs, attempt to comedy, and new Sherman Express Sim on the road or sporting. And I've done some logging to go, so if that all sounds like it'd be interesting to watch, to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, you do just make sure you hit like and subscribe. I have my other social links down in the description below, and I do have my second channel on Brett Hornby Shorts, where I put my short form content on there, so I appreciate you like subscribe both here on my main channel and on my second channel. And I guess with Flames games not happening, post-game shorts on my second channel is also put on hold because I haven't had any games to recap because they're postponed and not happening, and I can't quite exactly make anything up either at the same time. So it is what it is. So I say go Flames go. Hopefully they'll get to be playing again soon. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It's definitely tough to ever start recovering or moving on when it seems like these, pandemic just when you get forward, you go 2 steps back. It feels like that's what it feels like right now. So thanks for watching.